Like it or not, data is going to inundate every single thing that we do. I mean, 2.5 billion gigabytes of data being churned out every day, and that's going to increase double in the next 40 months. I just read a report this morning.
We have the view that the data a company produces as a product of doing daily business is owned by the business. It is an asset that the company has available to them upon which to base their decision making. And the CFO is uniquely positioned to become a custodian of these data. There's no one in the business that will tell the CFO, no, you can't have access to these. They're just too important and too critical for someone like the CFO to have access to. Now, anyone else in the business may hear that occasionally, but the CFO is uniquely positioned to provide access to information that is the most sensitive for the organization.
CFO are in a unique position that I own everything and I have the right to look at it because that helped me drive the business. In terms of data insight, my sense of that is competitive information is very important. And in this whole ecosystem of leisure industry, you must work together. And I think in the next century or so, tourism is going to drive a lot of things to happen. The information outside versus the information inside, to me, is very insightful. How do you dissect? How do you look at the trending and be able to see the red flag? And that's where your instinct, your judgment, your experience comes in very useful. You have information, but if you can't interpret, it's as good as useless. Big data is going to be a big thing. They are unstructured data that's sitting all over, along with your structured data that's in-house within the organization. So marrying them and be able to analyze, be able to dissect what is useful to every single business unit. Information is key, and we are not at the final destination. We need to evolve, we need to keep up, because every dimension that you look at today may change tomorrow. You're in this segment of information that doesn't stay stagnant. So be up at the tip of the day in terms of where data is driving, where things are happening, read a lot, talk to people, get connected. I think forum like that help you to immerse and help you to connect. Timeliness, accuracy is so important. So if the data is going to take forever to come in, or they become outdated, irrelevant, and in terms of the industry that you are in, you have to ask yourself, are you in the medical industry, or are you in the hospitality, insurance, financial banking, etc.? So looking at the different dimension of your business model, then you make a decision how soon and how fast you gather the data, and how immediate the decision ought to be made. So these are very important because competition can't wait. But now we are talking about big data, big time, unstructured data everywhere. Like it or not, you must embrace and embed every single element of technology into the business unit that you're working with. My guidance and my personal opinion is make decisions fast enough to move your business, be ahead of technology, but not too far ahead because things change. You can never catch up. So be little ahead, but not to be too far back to the extent that you are, catching up with every single competitors you are trying to compete. Then you'll be obsolete in no time.